Hello and welcome back to day number 11 of the 30-day movie challenge, where today's question, I kind of knew instantly what my answer was going to be. And today's question is a movie with a great soundtrack. Now, there are a ton of different movies that I could have picked. I could have picked anything by John Williams. Anything from Star Wars, Jaws, or all of those stuff that he's done. Or I could go with Michael Giacchino, who's a more up and coming person. Star Trek '09. But my answer, as I said, I knew pretty straight away, and you could tell from the thumbnail, because that's how I designed some of my thumbnails, is the with my answer in the thumbnail. And I know that this will probably put a smile on AJ over AJ's Movies Place face, because I'm gonna actually sing praise for this movie, and that is my pick for the movie with the greatest soundtrack. Has to go to Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Now, as I said, I could have picked Star Trek '09 because Michael Giacchino done an absolute amazing score. Hell, I could have even picked the motion picture, and I was very close to picking the motion picture. But then I was thinking, I've already done my review. You want to see my review for the novelization of this movie last month, where what was one of the songs that sticks out to me is the Battle of the Mutara Nebula. Just that music that was done is why I had to pick this. Now, you know me. I'm not the biggest fan of Wrath of Khan. I still say it's the second best Star Trek movie ever made. And I stand by that. And I'll always stand by that. First Contact is the superior Star Trek film. But I will say that the whole Battle of the Mutara Nebula is why I picked this. Obviously, early on this month, I already picked Star Trek First Contact, so that eliminated me picking that one. So the only other option, again, like I said, was either this or the motion picture. But as I was reading through the battle scene in the novelization of Wrath of Khan, I had the battle for the Mutara Nebula playing in my head. Now, granted, some of the scores is reused from the motion picture in this one, the same way that they reused some of the shots, because they didn't have the budget for it. They had a big, massive budget for the motion picture, and then they shrunk it down for the Wrath of Khan. But when I was reading through that, not only was just in my head, the battle for the Mutara Nebula was playing in my head, I literally then, when I was either in my course or at home, I put my headphones on. Instead of listening to the music that I was listening to, I looked up the battle for the Mutara Nebula. And as I was reading how it happened, I was visualizing it obviously in my head, my memory from the actual battle, whilst listening to that. And that made a really great experience for me. And so, yeah, that is my pick for today. So let me know what movie you think has the greatest soundtrack. Because like I said, there are a ton of movie soundtracks that I could have picked that I didn't. Any of the Star Wars films, the Indiana Jones, though I've never seen a single Indiana Jones film. Anything by Jeff Williams is an instant classic. The man is 91 and can still pull it off. But anything, like I could have even picked The Phantom Menace for this one, for the Duel of the Fates, or it could have been, again, like just the actual opening to Star Wars itself is another example for that I could have picked. But let me know what your answer is in the comments down below. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you all here back again tomorrow for day number 12. And it's not like I'm actually batch recording some of these. You can tell by the fact that I'm wearing the same shirt that some of these are getting batch recorded, because that's how far behind I actually truly am with these. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you back here again tomorrow for day number 12.